Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today, Activision, what are you doing? So, recently a new skin has come to Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone. The skin itself is called the Doomsayer skin. It's part of a bundle, and honestly, it looks pretty cool. I mean, I don't see how it fits in World War II, really, whatsoever, but it looks pretty cool in my own personal opinion, and shout out to Temper Tantrum here for actually uploading this footage to YouTube so I could show it in my video here today. But the thing about this skin, Activision didn't come up with it. They stole the skin from arguably one of the most famous, like, Call of Duty devs of all time. Two COD devs, actually, if you think about it. So, the Midnight Society is a new game studio that was founded by Guy Beam, who's a former level designer for Sledgehammer Games. You might also know him as DrDisRespect, a juggernaut of Twitch and YouTube and things like that, as well as Fourzerotwo, otherwise known as Robert Bowling, the former community manager over at Infinity Ward. Like, these are two of, like, the biggest COD guys, and they made their own studio. They're working on a game called Deadrop, and they released some concept art for that game. And let's just go ahead and take a little peek-see here. Oh no! The concept art, which came out before this skin did, looks incredibly similar, wouldn't you say? And also notice on the left-hand side there, the concept art for Deadrop, Robert Bowling and DrDisRespect's game. Notice how the character even, like, specializes with that little blade right there, and then you go right to the very beginning here. The character in Vanguard also has that little blade right there. Like, they're not even trying to hide the fact that they just straight ripped this idea from Deadrop. And what's really funny is Robert Bowling, with that profile picture, says, at least name it after me, right? Because it's so blatant that Activision or Sledgehammer, whoever's working on this shit, right, they took the idea straight from them, copy and pasted it, made a couple of changes, of course, and then released it as a bundle. And here's the thing I have to ask you guys, like, some of you are way more into cosmetics and skins and stuff like that. Are there more skins in Vanguard than in previous years? Is the idea, because this is the second time this has happened in a month, maybe the third time, I'm losing track at this point, but are they releasing a lot more skins to make up for the fact that Vanguard was a huge flop and they're just trying to make as much money off the game as they can while they can before Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2? Is that what's happening here? Because I really have no idea. It's just absolutely absurd. We recently had the freaking military dog that they completely ripped off of an artist called Salen, and then they decided, like, you know what, that was a lapse in judgment. We didn't quite know what we were doing. We apologize. We're getting rid of the floofer dog. And so they got caught, you know, like red-handed, like in 4K right there. You know, they stole the skin and the idea from that concept artist over on ArtStation. And now this cannot end well. Because if this goes to court, like, we're talking DrDisRespect here, man. Do you think he's not gonna make a mountain out of this? The fact that their game, which is meant to kind of be a Call of Duty competitor, like, they're even talking shit on COD pretty ridiculously throughout their different tweets and stuff like that between Robert Bowling and DrDisRespect. Like, you know, they're both very unhappy with where COD has gone since they worked actually on the games themselves, and now they're making their own game with their own studio, and then COD copies their shit. Like, it's one thing to copy, like, a game mode, man. That's a bit different. Like, if you know, if your game has a game mode like Domination and COD's like, you know what, we're gonna have that game mode too, that's like one thing, right? But to steal art, to steal designs and stuff like that, to just make it's ridiculous. And the fact that this has happened at least twice that I know of in the past month, like, what is going on over at Sledgehammer Games right now, man? Wow. I mean, from my perspective, I can just sit here and laugh. But, you know, I got no skin in the game here, so it's just hilarious from my perspective. Like, you know, who says COD news can't be entertaining? For crying out loud, man. Activision, Sledgehammer, just what a dumpster fire. What is going on, man? And, you know, not to be too pessimistic or whatever, but if this stuff's happening now, I don't even want to know what kind of drama we're going to find ourselves in with a game like Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. But as always, guys, time will tell. We're going to have to wait and see how this all plays out. And, you know, Robert Bowling's already talking about it. I'm sure DrDisRespect is trying to figure out exactly what to do about it. And we'll see if they remove the skin, if they alter the skin. Like, let's see what they do. Let's see how this plays out. As always, I'll keep you guys posted. But for right now, that's it for this video here today. Second video of the day. Hope you guys enjoyed those. If you did, consider leaving a like. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.